Hi tennis players. Today at Mike Tennis, it's all about the lob. So stay tuned. In today's practice session, I've mounted a racket to a 6-foot ladder. That's a height of 8 feet. What I like to do is lob over that about 3 to 4 feet. By doing so, it helps simulate your opponent when they're backpedaling, jumping up with their extended arm and racket. By clearing it by 4 feet, it's less likely that your opponent will be able to hit the ball. The lob can be used both offensively and defensively. Defensively, if your opponent has you stretched out wide, you can throw up a defensive lob to help buy you time to get yourself back into the court. Offensively, which is what today's practice session is to strategically place the ball above your opponent's head so that they can't get to it. There are 2 ways to hit the lob, either with topspin or underspin. Here I'm using a backhand underspin lob. You'll want to use a continental grip for this particular lob. You'll always want your lob to land deeper in the court. By doing so, it makes it harder for your opponent to retrieve the ball. You never want to throw up a short lob. Otherwise, your opponent will hit an overhead smash and most likely win the point. One of the best tactics to use when lobbing is to try to lob over your opponent's backhand side. It's a much more difficult shot to hit a backhand overhead smash. Here I move on to the forehand topspin lob. You can use either an Eastern forehand grip or a semi-Western grip. The swing path is from low to high as you brush up on the ball. With all lobs, ideally you'd like to go for a cross-court lob and place the ball in either corner of the court. This will give you an extra margin of error. Even though the topspin lob is an offensive shot, it is a finesse shot. One thing that'll help you execute it is to keep your elbow close to your body as you see here. Another tactic to use during a match is if your opponent is facing the sun from their side of the court. Throw up a lob and they will have a tough time seeing the ball. You should make it a point to practice the lob often. Knowing how to hit a lob is essential to every tennis player. And whether you use it offensively or defensively, the point is to use the lob to your advantage. Well, that certainly was a lot of fun. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time at Mike Tennis. Get out there and practice some lobs.